by Alice Phillips, American travel blogger. Day 1. Arrival in Marrakech. First sips of Moroccan magic. The moment I stepped off the plane in Marrakech, I felt like I'd crossed into a different rhythm of life. The air smelled of warm spices and the hum of a city with centuries of stories. My English-speaking driver greeted me with a broad smile and whisked me through the vibrant streets toward my hotel. I checked in, dropped my bags, and just let myself breathe. The patterns on the walls, the rustling palm trees outside my window. It was already sinking in. I didn't do much that first day, except sip a slow mint tea on the terrace, letting the anticipation bubble up inside me. Memory of the day. The sky at sunset over Marrakech, rosy and full of promise. Day 2, Marrakech City Tour. Colors, gardens, and the heartbeat of the Ochre City. I woke up giddy. Marrakech, the legendary Ochre City, was calling. With my local guide and driver, I dove headfirst into its wonders. First, the Majorelle Garden. Oh, the electric blue walls. I wandered between cacti and bamboo groves, feeling like I'd stepped into an artist's dream. I could almost see Jacques Majorelle, brush in hand. Next was the Menara Gardens, quiet and still, with olive trees framing a tranquil basin. The kind of place that makes you slow down, even when excitement is tugging at your sleeve. The Bahia Palace was a treasure chest of mosaic tiles and painted ceilings. I found myself brushing my fingers along the cool marble, imagining the whispers of history echoing through its halls. The Kotobia Mosque, rising proud and tall, seemed to watch over the whole city. And strolling through the Jewish quarter Mela, I felt the layers of Marrakech's past enfold me. And then, the grand finale, a horse-drawn carriage ride, Kachi experience to the vibrant Jamaa El Fnaa. Drummers, snake charmers, the intoxicating scent of grilled meats. This square isn't just a place, it's an explosion of life. Memory of the day, the cobalt blue of Majorelle, still dancing in my mind as I fell asleep. Day 3, from Marrakech to Casablanca, modern pulse meets tradition. After breakfast, we hit the road to Casablanca, Morocco's bustling economic heart. My guide led me on a whirlwind city tour. The Hassan II Mosque, towering on the coastline, left me breathless, even from the outside. The waves crashed just below its mighty walls, a perfect harmony of architecture and nature. I wandered the Habous Quarter, its alleys lined with tiny souks. The Place des Nations, buzzing with people and traffic, showed me the city's modern face. The Art Deco facades were a surprise, remnants of a French past blending seamlessly with Moroccan life. We ended at the Corniche Ain Diab, where I gazed out over the Atlantic, salty wind in my hair. Casablanca felt like a city of contrasts, timeless and contemporary all at once. Memory of the day, the call to prayer echoing over the ocean beside the Hassan II Mosque. Day 4, Rabat, a capital of calm majesty. After breakfast, we made our way to Rabat, Morocco's peaceful capital. My local guide met me for a deep dive into the city's heart. The royal palace stood serene and elegant, its grandeur understated. At the ancient Chela ruins, vines crept over stone walls, birdsong filling the air, a place that felt sacred. The Hassan Tower and the mausoleum of Mohammed V gleamed beneath the sun, while the Kasbah of the Udayas offered a maze of whitewashed walls and cobalt doors. I strolled through the souks of the old Medina, where leather shoes and Berber jewelry spilled from tiny shops. At Café Moore, I paused for mint tea and buttery cab ghazal cookies, overlooking the gentle Bourigrag River. Pure Moroccan hospitality. Tea, memory of the day, the taste of mint tea, sweet and cool as boats drifted past below. Day 5, Volubilis and Meknes, Roman stones and imperial dreams. This morning we journeyed toward Fez, stopping first at Volubilis. Walking among these Roman ruins, crumbling columns, intricate mosaics, open skies, I felt transported 2,000 years back. A guide shared the stories of the Berber and Roman cultures that once thrived here. In Meknes, I admired the monumental Bab el Mansour Gate, its arches and tiles like an ancient welcome sign. The Lari market bustled with locals, a daily pulse of trade and chatter. By evening, we reached Fez. The city seemed to glow softly in the twilight. Ha ha ha! Whispering secrets of the past. Memory of the day, the humbling beauty of standing alone among ancient ruins. Day 6, Fez into the labyrinth. Today was all about Fez, Morocco's cultural soul. My guide led me through its tangled Medina, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Narrow streets filled with life. We visited the elegant Bouinania and Atarin Madersa, their courtyards filled with quiet beauty. At the tanneries, I watched artisans dye leather in vibrant vats. Ha ha ha! The air rich with pungent scents. In Es Sepharine Square, metalworkers shaped brass with rhythmic clangs. We paused at the Moulay Driss tomb and El Nejarin Square, each filled with layers of spiritual and social life. I loved exploring the Jewish quarter, the Mellah, and its hidden stories. A highlight? My pottery workshop, where a local master showed me how to spin clay into something beautiful. My hands were covered in earth and my heart full of joy. Memory of the day. The vivid colors of the tanneries. Raw, real, unforgettable. Day 7, into the blue, Chefchaouen. Leaving Fez, we drove through the Rif Mountains, the scenery unfolding like a painting. And then, Chefchaouen, blue everywhere, every wall, stair, and doorway, washed in shades of sapphire and sky. The Kasbah Ali bin Rashid stood strong against the vivid backdrop. In Plaza Uta El Hammam, life unfolded slowly, families chatting, cats napping, tea being poured. I wandered to Ras El Ma, where the sound of rushing water and the sight of Granada-style homes brought a peaceful calm. Memory of the day. The color blue taking on 1,000 new meanings. Day 8, Tangier, where continents meet. After breakfast, we headed to Tangier, perched between Africa and Europe. Its history felt alive beneath my feet. At the Kasbah Museum, I marveled at Mediterranean artifacts, tracing ancient trade routes in my mind. I wandered through the souks of Petit Soko and Grand Soko, where vendors' calls mingled with street music. I couldn't resist sampling some street food, spicy, smoky, perfect. The American Legation Museum surprised me most, with its fascinating art and the mysterious Moroccan Mona Lisa. I ended the day at St. Andrew's Anglican Church, where Arabic prayers adorn the altar, a beautiful blend of faiths and traditions. Safe memory of the day, standing where Africa gazes across to Europe, feeling small but connected.